Hey everybody, hey Shob, Kim, happy Friday, how's it going? Uh, Here we're looking at some of the 3-spot headstanders, or the Pseudodanos trimaculatus. These guys are really cool. I love how their mouths are. So guys, we're just gonna take a look at these fish for a few minutes, not too long, just maybe a minute or two while we wait for some people to get in here. If you guys have any requests, any fish you want to see, as always, let me know. We'll go look around. But if not, we're just going to walk around the warehouse, look at some of the fish we have for sale. Maybe take a look at our planted tanks that we have. The tanks that we have our plants in that are for sale. Yeah, guys, I really like these fish. As you can see, they're pretty calm fish. They're actually begging for food right now. Steve, we can look at some Bolivian rams. Mario, Balzani, I am not too sure. That's something we get from a local breeder. And so we're kind of at it's kind of whenever they have them available. So it's hard to say when we can get more in. Oh, Lynx, Adam, how you guys doing? Happy Friday. Lynn, happy Friday. Bo, we can look at some Turkish peacocks. So yeah, let's go look at our first request, which was the Bolivian rams. So we'll go look at those. And real quick before we leave this tank, guys, I just want to go over some of the upcoming sales for next week. So actually they start today and they run until next Friday. So today at 1 o'clock, these 3-spot headstanders, these guys actually go on sale. So if you've been eyeing these guys up, I'd get it. Something to say about these is, once these sell, I don't know how soon we're gonna get these in again. They weren't really hot sellers, but they are a really cool fish. I'm actually surprised. So if you're at all interested in this fish, you should act fast. Get them while they're on sale and get them while we have them, because I'm not sure if we'll get them in again, just because we've been sitting on them for so long. So we got the 3-spot headstanders going on sale. Our assorted mixed Mabuna packages at 3 to 4 inches are going to go on sale. So the 10-pack, or I'm sorry, the 3-packs and the 6-packs of the assorted Mabunas, those are going to go. The L&I rainbow fish at the 1 to 2 inch size. So if you're looking for a really showstopper rainbow fish, the L&I Wapogas are amazing and definitely in the top tier for color. And then we have the Cuban cichlids, 2 to 3 inches. And then finally, the last thing on the sale this week is going to be the thick skin obliquidins, or the SP44s, the 3 to 4 inch breeder packs. So that's going to be 1 male and 3 females. Those are going to go on sale this week. So here's the Bolivian rams. Mario requested, I believe, or somebody requested. I'm sorry if it wasn't you, but you can see they're 1.5 to 2 inches. This Bolivian rams are highly underrated. Now right now you can see they're just kind of tan and yellow, not too much color, but as they age, the Bolivian rams just become a lot bigger, a lot more beautiful, a lot of just natural nice colors. I've seen Bolivian rams close to 4 inches and just like really colorful. That's a really nice underrated fish. So I did see another request. I believe it was for the Turkish peacocks. Let's go see if we have any over here. I know we did have some. Just want to make sure. So yeah, guys, make sure to check out that sale. It starts today at 1 o'clock. Did I walk right past the Turkis? I think I did, guys. Or they got moved. The Turkis may have been moved. So, just since we're right here, I'll show this lemon Jake. He's looking really good. Hello, Fish Fam. How's it going? Yeah, guys, as Lynn said, please don't forget to hit that like button. Like, comment, share. Keep the algorithm in our favor. We're trying to grow the channel. We're trying to show you guys more stuff, so please do that. Here's the thick skins that are gonna go on sale. These are some of the males. Really cool fish. See if I can get them in focus for you. You can see the male, he's really dark. He just kind of lightened up. You see how fast they change colors, it's amazing. And you can see some of the other less dominant males in the tank with him, but they can get really dark. Look at how quickly he's changing. Phenomenal fish, guys. Really underrated. This is something we've bred at the farm for a really long time. Hopefully that if anybody's interested, you should get them this week. Get a nice breeding colony. You'll see just how quickly these males can change color. Amazing fish. So I'm not seeing the Turkis in here right now. I may have walked past them because they definitely were moved. But if I come across them, I'll definitely show the Turkis for you. The Safrans, I'm not sure if we have any of the larger ones in stock currently, but I'll also keep an eye out for them. Got some nice albino Taiwan reefs in right now. You can see some of the smaller males are starting to color up. He's looking pretty nice. This is an interesting albino. They just have a different color to them. It's a nice contrast to some of the other albinos in the hobby. Vaughn, so Gold Harbor Island, so the Lethrinops. We breed those here, so I'm sure we have more growing out in the pond. So if they're only showing a couple in stock, in the next few days or months, we should have more in. It really depends on the fish and how long they've been in a pond. So I'll look into that about the Gold Harbor Island. And if you have, Vaughn, if you're looking for a more specific answer to that, feel free to email us and we'll get you a more direct answer. So here we're looking at the albino Madoka white lips. I don't know if you guys have seen some of the breeder videos we put out, but I don't know if you've seen the monster albino Madoka that we showed in one of the videos. That thing is easily 9 inches, maybe 10. He's huge. And here's another tank of the albino Madokas. So it seems like the Turkis are currently not in stock in here. We are in the male section, but it looks like they're currently sold out of here. But we do have more in stock down in the greenhouse, so we'll swoop around to this backside really quick and just do a quick swoop. No, most of these tanks are empty. So yeah, I'm not finding Turkis right now, so sorry about that, whoever requested that. I did see a question about the red caps. Yeah, we do get the red cap Lethrinops in stock. Right now, if we have any, they're going to be small. I don't see any large ones. Real quick, guys, I want to highlight these guys. I think I may have highlighted them recently, but I want to highlight them again. This is the Callichromis melanostigma. These are a really nice Tanganyika cyclic breed here, and they're pretty peaceful. They're sand sifters for the most part. They stay towards the bottom. They don't get a lot of color, but you can see some of these smaller fish here starting to color up. Really cool fish. Hasn't been super popular, so I just wanted to highlight them, kind of point them out, see if you guys just put a little bug in your ear. Maybe you guys want to look these up, see if you want to add some to your tanks. Let me see what kind of questions are coming in, guys. Oh, Charlotte, she's loving her red devil angelfish. I am super glad, Charlotte. So one thing we actually discussed about the red devil angelfish is that this time around, this breeding batch, we've seen some more with some less high. They're not as high coverage as some in the past. So let's go look at some of these over here. So here we have some smaller ones. So these are probably the size you got, Charlotte. These are like the 2-inch body size. And you can see this fish in particular right there, that it's not as high coverage as, say, this one and all the other fish around him. So we've been talking about making a new variant to sell them. So let's turn around and look at some of these bigger ones. So these are some of our old breeders that, they're not old fish, but these are some of our breeders that didn't make the cut, whether they didn't pair off or maybe the color pattern wasn't where we wanted it. So you can see here, this one here and this one here, they don't have really high coverage, and then there's another one here, but they still have really nice dark red or to orange coloration. So what we're going to try to do is make a new variant to sell these fish as something different, maybe even under a different name, not sure yet. So we're gonna have to look into that. Typically we try to stay with whatever's already in the hobby, so we're gonna have to find a new name for those, but still beautiful fish nonetheless. So that is something we are considering, just so you guys know. If you did get any that aren't as full coverage, we haven't had any complaints about it, but we are considering of selling them separately in the future, just so we don't have any misleading sales. We don't want to sell fish like this and you're expecting a fish like full coverage like that one there. So hello Roddy, happy Friday, thanks for joining. Alishan, we were talking, I'm not sure on a location. So the red caps that we get are also from a local breeder. That's just not one we breed. We breed other types of leathernauts, but not the red cap here on site. Holly, that's a great question. Let's go look at some of the Mabunas you can get in the mix packs. So we'll do that. And so, oh guys, here's the Turkis I was looking for. So whoever requested it, we finally came across them. I knew they were at the end of an aisle. Let me back up. This tank, it's not wanting to focus on this tank. I think it's because of the lighting. These guys are kind of bigger. They're at the 4 to 5 inch. And you can see most of them are kind of dark right now, but as they settle in, the color will lighten up to that typical turquoise color that most people are after. You can see there's one dominant fish in here who's showing the color. And that's just something to consider, guys. We get a lot of questions, comments, concerns about turquoise and the color. And they're not going to show that really, really nice color unless they're more dominant. So guys, any of these Mabuna I'm about to show, you could potentially get in your mix packs. We have a lot of Mabunas. Now these guys are smaller, so they might, these might not be in there. But let's look for some of the bigger ones. A lot of the bigger mixed Mabunas we do keep in in the greenhouse due to aggression. So we just want to give them some more space. So we have some bumblebee cichlids. We have the yellow dingani. Look at that guy showing off. Really nice pattern. Another nice one right here. He's really dark. You could always end up with a Mason Reef, but right now these are just small ones, so it's going to be hard to see. Fish fam, thank you for that. Make sure you guys hit subscribe. Make sure you like the video. We do breed the yellow Mabamba Bay. These guys are small. I don't know if we have any bigger ones, but that would be a potential one. We have the Aratus, or the Malawi Golden Cichlid. This is a common name. We have albino Sokolofi. Oh, LS Up, thank you. I'm glad you were able to get one. For anybody still interested, I believe we still have 2 of those Severums available. I will, if I can, I'll walk by the tank and make that offer one more time. So we'll get to that in a second. So I'm glad you appreciate that Severum. Here we have the rusty cichlids. That's something you can end up with in the mix pack. White top hara, you can end up with these guys. These guys are small though, so obviously you're looking at a smaller size than what you would receive. So just as a reminder, the size that's going on sale is a 3 to 4 inch, and it's a 3-pack or a 6-pack. Potentially you could get some Demasoni. You got your blue cobalts. Now these guys are tiny, but that's an option. Down here we have the zebra gold ruarwe. That's definitely an option. And unfortunately they are, it's just a mixed bag, so you could get males and females. So if you are looking for specifics, you'd have to purchase that way. But you can see here, you got a nice male. That's a zebra gold. Another option is the Swedish Hungai. These guys are tiny right now, but we do have larger ones in the greenhouse. You have your Mangano cichlids. Those could be in the packs. Here's an underrated one, guys. This is a new one to us. It just popped up in our breeders, and so we started pulling the albinos out and breeding them. These are the albino Katale Islands. In this tank, they're not showing their full potential right now, but the males on these get so incredibly red to orange, like bright orangish red. It's amazing. This is actually, if I had to pick an albino Mabuna to keep, it would be this one. The color on them is really cool. If you get them with, if you get any direct sunlight on them, they just glow. Really beautiful fish. And then you got the Dactari. These are also an option that could come in there. Now that's just a few, guys. If you're looking for a mixed Mabuna pack, pretty much any Mabuna we carry is an option for the mixed pack. I'm just gonna set you guys up on, let's pick a fish with more color. Sanjay wants to see South Americans. We will do that, and I have something, since you said that, I have something we'll stroll by and look at. So we will look at some South Americans. Don't leave just yet. We'll show you some fish. Steven, we do have the Cyclosoma demiris. We will walk past one of those tanks as well. Dragon Lair, hi to see you. Hi, good to see you. Holly Sean, yeah, the Calachromis, I definitely recommend keeping them in groups. It's a lot, you get to see a lot of nice behaviors out of them that way too. So let's go look at the Demiris, and then let's go look at some South American fish. So I'm gonna have to find the Demiris, so just hang tight. Here you have some rainbow cichlids. Underrated fish, if you ask me. They're a little shy right now. Super underrated fish though. Definitely see some amazing colors out of them as they grow. Some big old Oscars. You got your red tiger Oscars here. Down here you got some huge red tiger Oscars. They're not huge for an Oscar, but they're big for here. These guys are probably 5 to 6 inches right now. Oh, all right. So I know Sanjay, I believe, was asking to see some Bolzani. We do have a few here, not too many. They're about 1.5 to 2 inches. But here we do have a few small Bolzani. Oh, Charlotte, I'm sorry to hear that. So your Braziliensis, I'm assuming you're talking about the pearl cichlid, the Braziliensis. Those are beautiful fish. Sounds like you gave them a good long life, though. 10 years is a long time, so I know some of these fish in captivity can live a long time, so 10 years, though, that's a good run. Here we have some Warus. So these are all captive bred here. Waru, or the triangle cichlid. Here's the 2 to 3 inch Cubans. These guys, like I said earlier, will be on the sale. So if you're into aggressive fish, Cubans are a nice, beautiful choice. Got your red spotted gold Severins. Let's zoom in here. You can see some of the nice pattern on them. Still haven't come across the Demiris yet. Here, so for those of you who are talking Charlotte, she was just talking about her pearl cichlid. Here they are, the Geophagus brasiliensis. These guys are anywhere right now from 3 to 4 inches. And as they grow, the blue markings down the side of the fish and on their cheeks just increases, and these guys become really, really pretty. They can get pretty big, so keep that in mind, but a beautiful fish nonetheless. This is a fish, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if their classification changes one day, because like I said, their name is Geophagus brasiliensis, but they're not like most Geophagus. You kind of look at them, you can just tell, like they don't look anything like what you would think when you think of a Geophagus. So these, I wouldn't be surprised if they get reclassified. Really cool fish though, beautiful. Happy Friday, Dr. Q. Some more Oscars. These are some red tiger Oscars. Here you got some smaller jaguars. Not too much to see on those right now. They're pretty small. Your topaz cichlids, if you like a nice blue eye in a fish. These guys are cool, not too aggressive. Alright, let's swing around and see if we can find... Alright, so let's look at some plants, guys. So, we've been busy. We're trying to revamp our plant section. You can see the plant tanks are looking pretty clean. So, we're talking about making some changes here. Potentially adding CO2 diffusers to all 9 of our tanks just to help them transition from above water growth or emergent growth to underwater growth or emerged growth. That way you guys are getting a better product. So from the nursery, all of our plants, not all of them, but 90% of them come grown out of the water, like this Ludwigia repens, for example. And you can see how it looks under the above water growth versus behind it the underwater growth. So that's something we're working on. We want to try and have higher quality plants. It's an area we can definitely grow in. So definitely some changes coming there. You see, got some nice red ocelot swords in, the Ludwigia repens, and then you got your crypt lucens. Down here we have some Rotala indica, or actually it's Rotala rotundifolia. Got your Anubias. This is the Barteri. We just trimmed this, so it's looking a little sad, but it was really long at the top. We got the Rotala Vietnam. And then you got your red Reuben swords. This is one of my favorite swords we carry here. It's really hardy. You got your Crypt Wenti red. And then right here we have the Cryptocorn or Cryptocorine retrospiralis. We couldn't get this plant for a long time from our nursery. We finally were able to get it the last couple orders. So I've been getting that in when I can. And then here we got some really tiny little baby Amazon swords in. And then over here, you got your Anubias Nana Golden. If you're looking for a nice light green colored plant, that's a good one. You got your Crypt Flamingo, which is an amazing plant. Looks like we got a little piece of Java Fern in the way, but here you got the nice pink plant. We got Java Fern mats in. Now we only got 4 of them, so if you want a mat, now's the time to order them. They're looking really good, and they're really big. Size reference is my hand. I wear an extra large glove, so big mat. And then you got some banana plants. So yeah, guys, we got a lot of good plants in right now. We had a lot of these in stock. The red tiger lotus looks like a lot of them sold. We got the Madagascar lace plants in. These guys are difficult to get in for us. As soon as they get into, they sell. So if you want them, you better get them. Got your blue hydro. Super friendly beginner plant. Really recommend the blue hydro. Another really easy plant, beginner friendly, is the water wisteria. Now this is what it looks like above water grown. So you can see the leaves are a lot thicker. There's no kind of like, I can't think of the word, but there's no like, the leaves are a different shape underwater. So here's kind of one that's starting with the underwater growth. The leaves get a lot more like pattern, different shape, and they're a lot thinner. The leaves are a lot thinner grown underwater. Got some rose swords. So these guys, you can see some of the red leaves coming in the center. We got some really nice Crinum calamastratum in, but they all sold already. We have 1 left. Got your giant baby tears. I got 3 small pots. And then we have the dark red Ludwigia, which we need to get that transition to underwater growth as well. Lots of jungle val, looking healthy. We have the Anubias caufifolia, and then the Anubias nana petite. So last planted tank here is, you got your Ponageton ovaceus over here. You got your Crypt Green Wenti. Another really beginner friendly plant, really easy to grow. And then some dwarf sage. Now we also sell this this is the emergent growth. We do sell it also in the underwater growth because we grow it here on the farm. So as this transitions, before this transitions, we'll probably sell the stuff out of our greenhouse before we sell this. So guys, I could talk all day about plants. I'm a big plant nerd. I actually prefer that, I prefer plants over my fish in most of my tanks. AT4 Nerd, how's it going? Your favorite North Lakeland friend. How's it going, man? Ali Sean says Aquilonium are doing great. That's great to hear. We should have some bicolor coming up. I don't know if there's none in the warehouse currently that I can think of, though. We just sorted a pond of those last week. In the basket haps, we don't have any in right now, but we do have a pond that needs to come in shortly, so we should have basket haps coming pretty soon. So guys, I did mention something that I might come across some soft water fish. Yeah, we have Discus. Let's look at the Discus really quick. And then we'll quickly look at something else. So, if you guys saw, we just put a video out about Discus, and here they are. So, these guys are available for sale on our website. These are the wild-caught Heckle Discus. Charlotte, we do have black rams. I'm not sure if they're done going through quarantine, but I will show those as well. So those are the Heckle Discus. Here's my personal favorite of the wild types, and these are the Tefe Greens. And these guys are really big. So that's one tank. Here's another tank. You can see the color difference in them too. It's pretty cool. So the fish up here at the higher level, they have a little bit more yellow-orange to them. No update on electric blue rams. Still haven't found a reliable source yet that we want to work with, so. And then here are the Royal Flora Discus. Now I love these guys. You can see they're reacting to my hand. They're very friendly, tank raised, obviously. And they're huge. Look how big these guys are. From top to bottom, that's probably 6 to 7 inches. So he's a really big guy right there. And then we have a few more down here. These guys aren't as big, but they're still really big. And then we have some smaller varieties available. So we have some smaller Royal Flora in this tank. They're not as outgoing as the larger ones. That's just a few of the Discus we currently have in. Bo Bennett, we do allow visits. Let me turn you guys around. So if you go to our website and you type in appointments, you can sign up for an appointment. Now it's a 30-minute window and it is a $20 fee. You will get that money towards any purchases you make. So if you make an appointment with us, when you come here, you got 30 minutes. We ask that you know what you want, or at least know what you want to look at, because this place is huge and you could spend all day here. So we just ask you kind of come here with an idea of what you want. We're not going to push you out the door at 30 minutes, but it's pretty important to us in our time here that you kind of stick close to that time. Everybody here has a lot to take care of, so we need to have time to take care of the fish and all the other responsibilities of the farm. So, by the way, we are looking at the black rams. These guys aren't the darkest right now. But they do, once they settle in, these guys get a lot darker. And we are, for you guys who know, we are working on our own line of black rams. These are by a local breeder. Our black rams are significantly darker, but we're waiting for a couple things. One, for them to grow, and two, for us to build up inventory on them. We only have a few pairs, so we need to make sure we have enough for us to breed. But our black rams are completely jet black from head to tail. You'll see flecks of blue and red in there, but like if you look at them, it's a night and day difference. Got your black rams, your gold rams, and then your German blue rams. If you look here, these females are ready to spawn. Their bellies are all pink. A few of them dug pits, so there's 2 pits right here that are protecting. They're ready to spawn here in the sales tank, which happens quite often, guys. The rams breed pretty readily. So something I want to touch on, just keep you guys kind of updated who join and watch every week. We received another Colombian order in, so we should have some more wild types available soon. A lot of them are plecos. Now these fish literally just came in yesterday at 4:30, so they're under quarantine at least for a couple weeks. We need to treat them for parasites, but here's something that's not going to be for sale, and these guys shipped in great. This is some new breeding stock here. These are the Geophagus abelios. And you can see they're kind of skinny. That's something we have to get them over when we import fish in. Now we do have this fish available at a smaller size. We sell them from another local breeder as well. But that's a really cool fish. That's going to be some breeders for us. We'll have some, hopefully if they make it through quarantine, some hatchet fish. We got a lot of plecos. That's going to be the highlight of this order. Got a lot of different types of plecos. Here's a cool one here. These are the L091s. Really cool pleco there. So that's just the start, guys. These fish, we got more cardinal tetras. There's 300 here in this tank. And then we got a new type of, let's show them real quick, of Severum. They're not new, but they're new. These are the green, they came in under the common name green Amazon Severum. I believe these are just regular Herosi fasciatus, the wild type. We'll do some more research on that, but these guys are pretty cool. Love Severums. Cotton, we did get some new Corys. I don't want to go too deep into detail with showing all these fish just because of they're under quarantine and you never know what you may lose with some of these big wild caught orders, but nice plecos here. So guys, just wanted to kind of tease you with that. I'm not going to go show too much more, but it was a big order, a lot of cool stuff. Definitely will be highlighting them as they come out of quarantine. Let me read a couple questions here. Oh yeah, both. Yeah, so we still do appointments. You just have to sign up on the website. In the past, before COVID, before we got as big as we did, we allowed people to just drive up anytime and show up. But as we grow, it's becoming kind of a kind of holds us up. I mean, we're shipping and we're shipping like a lot of packages every day. So really, we just need the time to care for the fish and pack orders, but we still want to offer people to come, so we still do allow that. It's just now we have to kind of put a fee on it because we schedule so many appointments and people either don't show up or they show up for hours and they don't purchase anything, which when you come here it's hard to be fast. This place is huge. I mean, just this warehouse is 10,000 square feet of just fish tanks on fish tanks on fish tanks, and they're all packed with fish. And if you're a hobbyist, you could spend forever here and just never get tired. So just keep that in mind, guys, if you are trying to make an appointment. We love when you guys come. We love meeting you guys. We love selling you fish in person, but our time is valuable. So no, Bo, we still do them. We actually really enjoy doing them. And we just only have certain days and times that we're available to do it. So just keep that in mind. And if you want to do a visit, all you gotta do is go on our website, sign up, and that's about it. So guys, Ollie Sean says it looks like me and Mike D are morphing into one. So yeah, in the past, guys, everybody used to think I was Mike's son. I used to have a big beard. Mike had a big beard at the time, but currently we don't get that so much anymore, so that's funny. Kim, we've been getting some rain, which is much needed. Thankfully, weather's actually cooled down really nice. If you guys are from the area, I actually took the night last night after the rain to go to the drive-in theater, so that was nice. Weather cooled down, fish are gonna enjoy it, we're enjoying it, so makes shipping easier as well. So guys, thank you for joining today. Keep an eye out on the channel. We're gonna keep putting videos out every week. We got the breeder videos, we got the once a week video on just whatever's looking cool at the time. So thank you guys. We'll see you next week, and be sure to check out that sale that drops in about 20 minutes. So the weekly sale should change. So thank you guys, and see you later.